He's coming.
The only way I come.
Welcome back to the stream. Everybody, welcome back to the actual live stream. He's really back. He's really back. He decided to return once more, I suppose, for another stream. So he's really just back. Koala, congrats on being first. Look at this guy. He knows the intro now. He knows the intro. Look, he's the ultimate hype man. Koala, good to see you, man. Congrats on being first, man. I hope you're doing well. Man. Also, Mycroft, good to see you, man. Hope you are also doing well today. Hope you're simply doing well. It's good to see you. Also, Colgaff, good to see you, man. Yes, Brassydoots here. Mr. Brassydoots, he is here today. Today for a little bit of Brassydoots action. Simply here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It's a fucking banger intro, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. We do our best around here, you know? We do our best. We do our best. It's simply great to see you all. I hope you are all having a wonderful Tuesday. We are back with a little bonus Phoenix Wright today, guys, or Ace Attorney, whatever you want to call it, because it's going to be a little bit before we are able to do some more of this, and so I thought, why not see if Maria would want to just kind of bang out the rest of the current case that we're on, since we're pretty much on the last section of it. Thought maybe we could just take a couple hours to clap through the rest of this case, get it all done and dusted, so that way when we come back to it, it's a brand new, fresh case that we don't have to remember 100 things that are going on with. So that's what's going on today. That's the deal. After that, we'll see where it puts us. I was originally going to start a little over an hour ago. But you know how it goes, man. It's, I got caught up in a conversation with my mom for a little bit. Just kind of checking in with her. And, yeah. And then, I mean, good news. I was able to take a freaking shit, man, which was really good. And it was a relatively substantial one. So I was like, okay, like, at least that won't have to be a concern on tonight's stream at all. I'll be good. Everything's fine there. So that's good. I did not get a chance to fill up my water, so it's just like a little bit. So probably during like one of the ad breaks, I'll go and like refill the water real quick. Because there's not a whole lot in here. But it should be okay for now. So yeah. Glad to hear that you're amazing today, Mycroft. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to simply hear that. Huge Maria. Not calling Maria huge, but you know what I mean. Yes, I know what you mean, man. She is like a towering specimen of a human. I think she's like 6'8", dude. She's like 6'8". Every time I see her in person, like she has to like super squat down so that way it looks like I'm taller than her for my fragile ego. So she's kind of a hero for that. Kind of a hero for that. But yeah, I was originally going to start a while ago. Originally going to start a little bit ago, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? I think the mistake really came in last night. I was trying to get some more bounty prepping done after a very long stream, like a 9.5-hour stream, and I tried to get some more bounty prepping done on Destiny before the DLC comes out, and I got a little bit done, but I literally like was like passing out in my chair, like trying to get stuff done. So I only got a little bit done, and then I was just like falling asleep in my chair, and I was like, okay, I need to like. But like the moment I got up from the chair, all my body could muster was like the thought of just like laying down on my bed, and so I did that, and then accidentally like kind of half napped for like an hour, and then I was like, fuck, it's like fucking 6:30 in the morning or whatever. Like, I was like, god damn it. So it kind of threw off my night a little bit, but it's all good because now we're here. Everything's good. Everything's good. We're good. Maria's here. Maria, great to see you. Hope you're ready for an exciting freaking finale to this case, dude. It's gonna be good. Hello, Destiny Prepper. Hello, Mr. Barrow. Good to see you, man. We are here. I am about as prepped as I'm gonna ever be. I got pretty much all I was able to do last night. Dude, Barrow, I soloed the Choir of One mission, and like none of the combat was that hard. It was just all the navigation. I literally was stuck in the first area for like 10 minutes, just wandering around trying to figure out where the hell I was supposed to go. And then there was this area where like, it was just so like, I don't know, the navigation in that exotic mission was kind of pissing me off. It was kind of making me mad. but it's all good because I got Choir of One. So I was distracted and didn't see the notif. It's okay. I knew that was the case. So if that makes you feel any better, I simply knew you were probably locked in on something. Like, Koala's on repo right now, this guy. Koala, you practicing, dude? You freaking practicing? Freaking Koala, dude? Also, shout out Koala for trading me the last Pokemon card I needed in the Shining Revelry set. I only needed one more. So it was, I was able to complete it. I also only need like 2 more in the extra dimensional like showdown one or whatever. The one with Buzzwole on the front. I'll need like 2 more cards in that one too. I'm like really close on most of them, honestly. Like most of them I need like less than 10 cards for like every set. So the mechanic is icky and the first arena and golf ball is unintuitive. Yes, the first freaking arena drove me crazy. The mechanic is fine, but it's also like, dude, it's just kind of not, it's not it, man. I once I understood it, I'm like, oh, I actually kind of just don't like this. Like, this is, it just doesn't, I don't know. Not great. Not the worst, but also not great. I solo Repo Man? Do you actually, Koala? Are you like a pro now? Are you kind of like the Repo goat now? He's close, Cumge. Who's close? Me? No. I'm not close. I'm about as far away from close as I could be, dude. I'm like a soft as a sponge, man. Fine for a fire team, but I don't like soloing that mission. Yeah, it wasn't, I mean, the combat encounters were kind of okay. But yeah, like, it was just kind of, like, tedious. The mechanic was kind of tedious, so. But I have the gun now, so hopefully I don't have to do it too many more times to get, like, you know, all the shit or whatever. Alrighty, chat. We will, let's get Maria in here. I'll share my screen this time so I don't forget. So I simply don't forget. But yeah, other than that, the only thing I was able to like really do was, what else did I do last night? I think I like, oh, and then I worked on my classes. I worked on my Sanguine Alchemy class. I got that all set up as best as I could with the armor that I have. So hopefully tonight, I don't remember what time the servers turn off tonight. Hopefully tonight I can take just like a little bit of time just to use up the rest of my Echo Engrams. I do need to do that, but I don't remember what time it turns off, so we'll see. But yeah, I was preparing a loadout. I was gonna prepare another one, but I was like passing out in my chair. I was just sitting here like, yeah, it was really bad. I was really tired. I was real tired, and I had all that yummy chicken parm in my tummy, dude. So yeah. Yellow.
Yellow.
How you doing?
Doing pretty well. How are you?
I am doing all right. Happy to be here.
Me too. Excited for us to figure out what's going on in the Apollo Justice Phoenix Wright universe.
Dude, yeah, it's gonna be. I'm interested to see how this all ends, because, I mean, at this point, like, we know who the murderer is like supposed to be, but I mean,
it's like, is it really him or is it a red herring?
Right.
Or, you know,
it's like, who knows, man?
Might just like figure out something that just flips it all on the head, but it's found from like a third party, like in the last second of the trial.
Dude, yeah. All of a sudden, Edgeworth comes in out of nowhere and is just gonna like tell us what's going on.
Like, exactly. And then like tell us almost everything, but then leave it up to us to figure out.
Right.
And like, but in order for us to like, you know, figure it out according to the game, we just have to use like some really obscure clue that
We just
like
gotta use our
has
bracelet.
the tiniest little thread. Yeah. Well,
Just
yeah,
gotta
our
perceive
bracelet,
harder.
and then yeah, gotta perceive.
Perceive. Well, chat,
Perceive.
just to give you a little bit of a rundown of what this case has been about, it has centered around, we talked about this yesterday, but in case you weren't here yesterday, quick little overview. I guess I can't view the people in the court case right now. Really? Oh, because it's like in present mode, because we're in the thing. Well, okay, so there's this guy named Mr. Lettuce, and I guess I can show him here with his dead body. This guy. So this guy got shot. This guy got killed. We were at a concert for prosecutor Clavier, dude. He has the band The Gaviners, and we were at a concert for him. And backstage, this guy was like the guard for like the Gaviners were doing like a collab with his lady La Mirar, and they like did a collab song. And during the song, this guy got freaking shot, man. So we've been.
Okay, but like, what collab is better, the Brassydoots Fatal Femme collab or the Gaviners and La Mirar collab?
It's a great question. We might be a little biased here, but you know,
Maybe.
I mean, technically, it's both kind of have worked into one because you sang such a lovely tune multiple times. So, I mean, really, it all just falls under our umbrella. But yeah, so this guy got clapped, and originally they were blaming it on the child here to the left with the blonde hair and the glasses, who was originally, everyone was under the impression that they were blind. That was how this child was marketed. That's how their whole thing worked. They were blind. La Mirada was like, you know, supposed to be like their guider, like around for everything and like all that sort of stuff. But then turned out that he's actually not blind, and she's the one that's blind.
I'm not blind, you are.
Pretty much. So that was a big twist. And so originally they were blaming the murder on, and they still are blaming the murder on the child here, because in the actual room where the murder took place, as you can see, where the dead body is, they were shot from behind, and the bullet holes are on like this other side of the wall, and there was like a air vent at like this corner of the room that only someone that was like small could get through, and then there was just this like tiny window behind where La Mirard like was able to witness, which we found out was not quite accurate because she couldn't see, but yeah, so that's been the core case. That's what everything's centered around. Through everything, we have been able to show that she's the one that's actually blind, and that Machi, the child here, he can actually see, but he can't speak English. So for this trial, we have been, well, in the first part of the trial, we were like essentially just trying to prove that there was anyone else that could have done the murder, which we were eventually able to do. And then in this trial, which we just started, in this trial, it has been basically just, we called Machi, the defendant, to the stand as a witness, and then we asked to have La Mirar do the translating, so that way Machi could actually, you know, speak their truth and say, give a testimony, have a voice in the courtroom. So now here we are, and they just had given their testimony, and now we're cross-examining it. So just to kind of give you a rundown of what the testimony was, in case you weren't here at the end of the stream last night. First of all, Kirit, good to see you, man. Huge 105 stream streak. 105 is kind of insane. Oh, wait, I just realized, before we do anything else, I need to get you on the screen.
See?
Bang,
I was just
bang.
farming real quick, so.
She's simply farming, folks.
While you were going through the explanation. Also, I have no idea what I look like, so I might just do a quick turn camera on, take a glimpse, and then. Oh wait, actually, oh no, it gives me it lets me look and see before. Okay. I went to the grocery store today, so I actually look somewhat presentable.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one that dresses up just to go to the grocery store.
Well, I made dinner for Josh and I, so it was like half for the grocery store, which I definitely do dress up for, and like half for, you know.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay, so I did that, and weirdly enough, it didn't just like click out of.
You
It's so
good?
strange. Normally, like, is like a pop-out window, and this time it just is completely that. So now I have to go back to Twitch and open up your stream, so I can, you know, be viewing your stream
There you go.
and reading chat and everything. But
As
I
we
think
do.
we're good. Yes.
Chad, have you ever had creamy tomato pasta? Yes,
We
Barrow.
ricotta pasta tonight.
Did you actually?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Did
and
you
I
pick
made
up-
it, and it was easy.
Did you pick up any cottage cheese?
No, just the ricotta. But I
Yeah.
think I had cottage cheese, but I don't think I have it anymore. I think I used it.
I was getting roasted for it more when I was playing Repo last
Yeah.
night. And I was like, dude, like, it's just
I mean,
actually
cottage
so
cheese
good.
is good,
Yeah.
and it's healthy.
Yeah, people are just, you know, they're just
They
haters.
just hate to see you thriving.
Added some cottage cheese to a tomato sauce until the curds melted all in it. Oh my god, Barrow. See, there you go. There you go. You don't even have to wait for it to all melt, dude. You just can throw it in there and mix it in. It's just, oh, so
You
good.
could, but like it's better when it like melts in.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Either way, it works for me. Can't be caught lacking with a weak fit at the grocery store. Brother, I'm not going to lie. Every time I go to the grocery store, by dress up, I just mean I put on pants and then put on like a sweatshirt. And then I walk around the grocery store at 1 in the morning. So,
No, I put on the cute fit.
like, I'm not trying to
And
impress
the
anyone at
jewelry
Winco.
and a little bit of makeup and yeah. I mean,
Damn,
not
bro.
all the time. Well, so like if I'm going to Food Lion, I don't. But if I'm going to like Lowe's Foods, then I do.
I like cottage cheese. I can't use too much though because I'm lactose. That's true. That's true.
It really sucks to lactose. I mean, aren't they pretty important for balance?
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
So, just to give you a rundown of what the initial kind of testimony was here. So, it wasn't much. Machi essentially was just like, this shit was crazy. And then, like, the whole thing was that the killing itself followed these lyrics to the song that was being played at the time. So, here's the lyrics. You can read them if you'd like, chat. You can take a peek at these. But essentially, the whole murder took place, and everything was following the lyrics of the song. So, there you go. So they were saying that, and then they were just saying that Machi was like, well, if that's the case, then, like, we just couldn't have simply been the one that did it, because the lyrics are in English, and he doesn't understand English. So that was the testimony. It's like, well, how would I have possibly followed the song lyrics to do the killing if I can't even read the lyrics? So now we're going to be pressing on that to make sure that we are understanding that properly. Because it's like, well, there are people around you that can understand English, you know?
We
Anyways,
got the bracelet going too.
it's true. We are going to have to perceive a bit here. So,
Wait, but are we gonna be perceiving her or him?
ooh, good
I wonder.
point. Good point. We don't usually get double witnesses up there.
That's true.
Were Machi and Mr. Lettuce close?
Yes. After we traveled around the world on tour together.
Lamirar, this is Machi's cross-examination, not yours.
But I knew the answer.
This is a court of law. We'll play by the book.
I understand.
When Prosecutor Gavin's tough, he's really tough.
Machi says he was very good friends with Mr. Lettuce. Mr. Lettuce was always a gentle man, never angry. We got along quite well. I never dreamed something like this would happen.
Pixel perfect perceiving, are you ready? Oh, I'm so ready, dude. I'm locked in. The killings truly followed the lyrics of my song. Oh, that's... The Guitar Serenade, correct?
Yes, the crime followed the lyrics of the song. The theft of the keyring, the burning guitar, and the bullet. This is why it could not have been me.
Because then, could not have done it. By could not have done it, you mean?
It is very simple. Machi could not have done all the things that happened that day. For all those things followed the song lyrics closely.
Because the lyrics are in English, he does not understand them. Wouldn't it be difficult for him to perform without knowing the meaning of the lyrics?
He did not know what the song was about. Its mood, shall we say. Or he did know what the song was about. Its mood, shall we say. Was enough to play by. I told him it was a song about a guitar in love.
It's not actually the guitar that's in love, strictly speaking.
Oh? Perhaps I misunderstood.
Oh, no, not really. Yours is also a valid interpretation. Okay.
No, it is my fault. I am too used to singing in Borginian. It is much easier than trying to understand these English lyrics.
Yay, I knew he was innocent.
I believe he is too, Trucy, I do.
What's wrong, Apollo? You got a tummy ache or something?
Something's hidden in that testimony. If it's the truth, I'll find it. I'm gonna have to perceive, folks. Okay, so... just like looking at... what's going on here? Neither one is doing anything kind of weird currently. I'm gonna try to perceive some shit. Alright. Oh, I can see through the glasses. It's gonna be something with the eyes.
What does he act? Oh, he shifts.
Gotcha, buddy. Machi.
No, look. Nice, good job with that one.
Dude, thanks. I just had a hunch. I'm like, well, we've never been able to see through the glasses before, so, you know, figured that'd be where they threw it in there. You can't fool my eyes. You glanced toward her the very moment Lamuar said the word English. Why? And don't bother interpreting that. He understands me. Machi, tell the truth. You can understand English, can't you?
What are you saying? Of course he can't.
Must he continue this charade?
Mr. Justice, Machi says this. I know the word English.
Huh?
Before coming to this country, he heard me speaking English. He learned the name for this language. That is all.
What? Give me a break!
Is that such an unusual word to understand? Do you not know Espanol, for instance?
Well, I mean, yeah, but...
I am sorry, but he truly does not understand your language.
Well, then explain this! How does he know the crime followed the lyrics?
Have you always been such a suspicious-minded lad? It is simple. So simple it hardly requires an explanation. He read about it in the newspaper.
But this one didn't even... this one doesn't... yeah, it doesn't mention the lyrics! It doesn't mention the lyrics! You fool! The newspaper!
The Borginian Daily Bugle. You can buy it in this country these days, you know. They have already begun to report about this case in our homeland.
I was right!
What is wrong, Mr. Justice? Your eyes, they're quite fierce all of a sudden.
I'm perceiving so hard. Machi is lying. Maybe it's time to show them proof that he's lying.
Yeah. Present.
I have here a Borginian newspaper. The Borginian Daily Bugle, as a matter of fact. Indeed, there's a feature article about the case. Could you read this for me, Machi? That's right. It doesn't mention the lyrics.
What? What is this all about?
I'm sorry, Machi. You couldn't have read about the lyrics in a Borginian newspaper.
Slammed.
Damn.
Get perceived, nerd. What does this mean?
But I don't see how it's possible. Ah, I know. You must have heard the lyrics when the police were doing the questioning. Yes.
Not possible. The subject of the lyrics was not brought up in police questioning. I read the full report myself.
So the lyrics weren't in the newspaper and the police didn't mention them. The only place you could have heard them was in this courtroom. In English, no less.
The witness will explain himself.
Machi says. He says.
Yes?
It is true I read the newspaper. But this is not where I learned of the lyrics. I was mistaken.
Oh.
Now I remember.
Now I remember. Oh, sorry. I was just goofing around.
You remember?
He says he heard of the lyrics from me.
What? What?
Is this true, Lamuar?
Yes, I'm afraid I had forgotten it myself.
It looks like Air Forehead's been jumping to conclusions again. It seems so, yes.
No. I was onto something, I know it. I can't let this chance slip away.
Time is an issue today, Mr. Justice. Are you finished with the cross-examination?
What are you going to do, Apollo?
If I'm gonna keep on cross-examining, I'd better have an angle of attack. Or else... My bracelet's still reacting. Your Honor, please allow me to continue.
If you must, you must. Very well. Witness.
I understand.
Okay, so...
It was I who explained that crime followed the song.
I'm pressing your ass on this before I perceive you.
Exactly how much did you explain to Machi?
Ah, this is a question for me, yes?
This interpretation thing is getting old fast.
I told him that Mr. Lettuce had been killed, and why he was a suspect. And I told him the crimes of that day followed my song.
Did you mention any particular words of the song relating to the case, such as heart?
Yes, of course I explained this. He was quite surprised.
Okay.
Yay, I knew he was innocent. Oh,
It's just yeah.
Yeah, the same thing.
Okay, so then it's simply gonna need to be perceived. It's time to lock in, folks.
And we're gonna perceive her, I feel.
I feel you are right. Yeah, see?
There she is.
She's doing the freaking throat wiggle, dude. Oh, show it again. Come on. Go again.
Gotcha!
The classic throat wiggle.
Not the throat wiggle.
Lamurak, I'm currently cross-examining Machi. Why should you be uncertain?
Me? Uncertain?
Yes, you swallowed the very moment you told the court. It was I who explained.
I see there is little point in trying to hide anything from you.
Lamuar, are you indeed protecting someone?
That is not a question with a simple answer. Tell the truth, I do not believe it myself.
Then allow me to answer for you. Lamuar, you're protecting...
Who is she protecting, chat? Anyone know?
Is this
Any-
like too Is this like too obvious or like what? I don't know. It just seems really obvious, and I like can't. It almost seems like wrong that.
That's I'm kind of in the same boat because I'm like, why are they even giving us a choice?
Yeah.
Why, like, there's no one else to protect, man. Like who else are you?
Unless she's protecting herself,
Maybe.
but I feel like it has to be him, right?
I mean, it's gotta be.
Lamuar, you are protecting Machi. That's why you lied and told us that you had explained how the crime followed the song. I don't fault you for trying to help, but this is not the way. Machi, I believe you didn't do it, really, I trust you. But you've lied to us twice, and now you have Lamuar lying on your behalf. If this is going to work, you have to trust me too. Your two lies cover a simple truth. You understand English, you have to.
Good thing you had a voice prepared for him.
Good thing. Boy, howdy, was I.
Witness, is this true? Do you understand English? Yes, a little only. What?
First you could see, now you can talk. And you, did you not know about this, Lamiwar?
No, I did not. It is quite a surprise.
How many secrets is this witness hiding? This is last. Machi, could you tell us what really happened? No shooting. I did no shooting. So you weren't in the dressing room when I heard those 2 gunshots, correct?
Apparently, the answer to that question isn't simple either.
I was in dressing room, behind desk, manager, he on floor. Which would be after the shooting, right? Then there's voice.
Was it you and Emma, Apollo?
So when Machi went into the dressing room, Mr. Lettuce had already been shot. And then we came to the door. Panel high up. I take off. Run away. Run away. So it was you who escaped through that air vent.
As the prosecution has upheld all along, no less. The defendant has admitted to being at the scene. Might we take this as a confession?
No, he's clearly denied that he did it. I know shooting. Manager on floor. Already on floor.
The victim had already been shot, you say. I find that hard to believe. The defendant understood the song lyrics. He was at the scene of the crime. This can only mean one thing. He is the shooter. Does the defendant have anything to say to this?
He's Apollo.
Then let's ask Mr. Justice. Will you require any further testimony from the witness?
Is that it? Is there nothing else I can get him to testify about? Wait. No, of course there is.
What is the cocoon, anyway?
The cocoon, the silk, is a potent cure.
A cure? Well, Machi, are you a smuggler?
Good talk.
He won't tell me.
That cocoon has to have something to do with this. Machi, please tell us the truth for your own sake. No, no more speak. Not to any of you.
So much for your precious trust, forehead.
Hey, you were the one who didn't believe him.
Regardless, this brings us to an impasse. It does seem that the defense and defendant are at odds. I doubt we are likely to learn anything more of value should this continue. I see no other course but to declare a 5-minute recess. The defense will work things out with the defendant so that we might proceed. Bang.
Bang.
11:23 a.m., dude.
Apollo Eustace. That's justice. Better learn how to say it if you ever want to.
Sorry, what? Oh, if you want to... Okay. 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 Yeah, okay, alright.
Believe. I know shooting. Machi claims Mr. Lettuce was already down on the ground when he entered the room.
Maybe it was a trap and he walked right into it?
Dude, okay, like, listen, I was, like, just reading the words. I wasn't connecting them to the words before, okay? So I was confused. I got it. I got it.
Suddenly, I hear revolver. Close. Very close. Then, I hear voice. You heard gunshots? Yes, it's true. I hear revolver. But only sound. Wait, you're saying you went into the dressing room and found Mr. Lettuce already dead, and then you heard shots? If that's true...
You were at the scene of the crime when you heard those shots?
And you escaped through the air vent. I know.
Huh? What do you know?
I know if I opening vent, I can leave stage and backstage. So the vents went to both the stage and the backstage area. Is that what he means?
Hey, he's right. Look, Apollo.
Huh. Yeah. But how did you know it was connected like that?
Wait, his father was the architect that designed the hall or something.
I hear this from Magician. Magician?
Don't look at me.
A magician, huh?
Well, at least we're clear on one thing. Machi didn't shoot Mr. Lettuce.
Yeah, but what does that leave us with? We're supposed to say he went into the room to find the body, and then he heard the shots? That one's gonna go over well in court. Not. Womp womp.
Paul, his defense. You're supposed to believe whatever he says, even lies. That's what Daddy always told me.
I'll just pretend you misheard him. Every time. So what do we do?
You're sure you won't testify, Machi?
No talking. No.
Well, it was worth a shot.
That cocoon.
I can't go home.
Can't go home.
Oh, just thundered. I can't go home to Virginia. I do not want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon from Virginia is death.
That's right, it's punishable by death. Of course, he's scared. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to try a different approach.
That's the spirit, Apollo. So, what's your plan?
If Machi won't testify about it, we'll have to get someone else to testify.
Someone else?
I think we're out of time. Let's get back in there.
Right.
Holy shit, man. Court is now back in session. Mr. Justice, have you sorted things out with the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor. We had a good talk, I guess.
Very well. So will he testify?
Your Honor, the defendant will not testify.
What? Shame. And here I thought this was your big chance to turn the case around.
Actually, it is. The defense would like to approach this case from a different angle, Your Honor.
A different angle.
If Machi won't testify, then I know who will. I would like to cross-examine the witness in this case. Lamurar!
Excuse me. Lamurar! What are you up to now? I thought we determined yesterday that Lamurar's testimony was insubstantial. There's nothing you can...
Lamurar was taken to the hospital yesterday with injuries. What happened? She was assaulted, Your Honor. Assaulted? Someone wanted Lamurar dead. Thankfully, she was able to save herself.
What? I've heard no such report.
Prosecutor Gavin, why would anyone be out to kill Lamurar? Can you think of a reason?
Well...
Think of how she is known in our country. A singer from overseas who doesn't speak English, yes? Yet someone tried to keep her mouth shut. Who could that have been?
You don't think...
I do. It was the same person who shot Mr. Lettuce. The killer was afraid of her, afraid of what she might say. The defense believes that something was hidden in her testimony yesterday. Something that the killer doesn't want getting out.
So, am I to understand that this is what you are saying? Namely, that there's a nugget of truth in Lamurar's testimony. A nugget we have yet to uncover.
Exactly.
If Lamurar was attacked, this has serious implications. Very well. There were some vague points in her testimony during yesterday's trial. Perhaps we did not inquire as deeply as we might have into some. The court will hear Lamurar's testimony once more. Lamurar, I must apologize. We must ask you to stand again and speak.
You need not apologize. I know that Machi is innocent. And I will do all that I can until the court realizes this.
Let's review your testimony from yesterday. You told us you heard 2 gunshots and the shooter's voice through the window. And that the voice belonged to Darian Crescent, yes?
That is correct.
At which point I proved she could not be correct. She couldn't have heard any of those things. The small window at the scene was closed and was found to be quite soundproof. You have nothing to say to that, Mr. Justice.
I don't know exactly what yet, but I do know there's something there.
There is, it seems, much you do not know. And yet it is my duty to hear him out. Perhaps the witness would be so kind as to testify once more to the court.
Of course, Your Honor.
What I heard, I face myself. Okay, sorry. Linkin Park moment, guys.
Was that what I be? Gerd. I don't know. I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit. That's when I heard them. Mr. Lettuce and the detective. I heard the faint sound of a gunshot and stopped. Then I heard another gunshot. There was the smell of gunpowder. I knew I must tell someone, but I was in a hurry, so I kept moving past the small window.
Pretty much the same as yesterday's testimony.
Damn, if power cuts out, it's because it's like storming.
Okay, good to know.
I am sorry. I'm not used to speaking much in this language. Perhaps my descriptions are lacking in some way. Yet, everything I have said here is the truth.
It is my distinct displeasure to say this. What you have said to have happened is impossible.
Do I have to repeat myself? Lamurar was attacked because of this testimony. What, Trucy?
Apollo, you know, for a moment there, You were pretty cool.
Maybe I do better when I don't try to think ahead.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Perhaps you can coolly cross-examine the witness. Sure can, boss man. So cool.
Judge was just jealous that Trucy didn't call him cool.
Dude, for real. He's like, oh, he's so cool. Oh. I'm the judge here. Okay.
Is something wrong?
I know I said hold it, but she's saying the same thing she said before.
Mr. Justice.
Sorry, it's nothing. Please continue with your testimony.
Now we know what they mean about the reckless youth these days. The one in red over there is a shining example. A judge.
You're the last person who should be pointing fingers, Mr. Rockstar.
Also, aren't they like the same age, basically? Like, Justice and Clavier are both like 24 or some shit. Okay. Mr. Lettuce and the detective.
Darian Crescent.
I did not know his name at the time. But yes, it was him, the one who took the stand yesterday.
How many times do I need to remind you that's impossible? There is no way you could have heard him.
Because the window at the scene was closed? Is that why?
Of course.
Apollo, if we keep asking the same questions as yesterday, we won't get anywhere.
She's right. Maybe there's a different angle I can try. Lamioir, do you by any chance remember what they were saying to each other? If so, please tell us.
I have given him much reflection, but
I was afraid of this. She doesn't remember.
I only heard one phrase clearly.
A whole phrase.
I remember something that was said.
Why didn't you say anything yesterday?
Though my memory is clear, I was afraid to speak. You see, I do not understand what was said.
This could be it. The clue I've been waiting for. Well, what did he say?
It was the other man speaking, not Mr. Lettuce.
The shooter, then. Darian Crescent.
Well, what did he say?
It's over. Press the switch. Now.
Switch. And the shooter said this to the victim, Mr. Lettuce.
I thought it quite strange myself afterward.
It is a mystery. What could it possibly mean? Mr. Justice, care to shed some light on this?
Sure. I'd be delighted. It's very, very vital. Maybe we could add that to the testimony.
Maybe, Apollo? You're not cool anymore.
Damn it! I was only cool for about a minute straight. A new record.
Okay.
Do we, like, present the switch here?
I almost kind of just want to rip it, you know? But let's see what she actually say if we press more on that.
And it was Detective Darian Crescent's voice.
Yes, I am sure of it.
It's over. Press the switch. Why would he say that to Mr. Lettuce?
Apollo! The murder weapon, the revolver, was Mr. Lettuce's, right?
Yeah. What of it?
Well, maybe when he said press the switch, he really meant to say pull the trigger. Because his English isn't so good.
Darian Crescent is a native speaker.
Oh, right. Sorry, I kind of forget who was what.
Press the switch. That's not something a killer usually says to their victim, is it?
Was there no one else in the room?
I do not know. All I heard was Mr. Lettuce and the detective. I'm surprised the judge didn't say, I see.
I know. Oh, I see. Unlike you. Alright, well. We just fucking rip it and see what happens.
Press the switch. There's only one key that can unlock the mystery of those words.
Oh, yet there was nothing at the scene that could be called a switch. Save the lights.
True, but there wasn't a switch at the scene. But it just so happens I have a switch right here.
That certainly does look like a switch, doesn't it?
The problem is, this was found not at the scene of the crime, but on the stage.
The stage!
Where the concert was held, yes. This was found hidden there.
On the stage? Are you claiming that the voice Labiwar heard was of someone commanding another to press the switch?
It's a
Air Forehead. I'd call that an impossibility.
Why?
It's hardly necessary for me to remind the court of the layout of the concert forum. The stage is quite far from Lamiwar's dressing room. Not to mention that the Governors were in the middle of a concert on stage. We aren't known for being a quiet band. You could shout all you wanted and not be heard.
Jack's voice was loud, but certainly not a shout.
So too have Air Forehead's cries of possibility fallen far short of being heard.
Sorry, but he wouldn't have needed to shout.
Excuse me.
You heard what I said, or do you need me to shout it out for you? It would have been quite simple to be heard on the stage from that dressing room. Oh, wait, you like evidence, don't you? How about this? Using this, it would be easy to get a message to someone on stage from the dressing room.
The gun! No, I'm just kidding. Bang!
Prosecutor Gavin, perhaps you're familiar with this.
Oh, why, that's... What is it? Is that some kind of newfangled phone they invented while I wasn't looking?
This is a type of transmitter, a communications device.
Communications device?
From what I've heard, that night, everyone on stage was wearing one of these. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Gavin?
Yes, actually. They're for talking between band members. We all had one on.
So you admit that if you were wearing one of these, talking from the backstage to the stage would be simple.
True, but wait. Those send out an electronic signal. To avoid interference with the audio systems, their range is quite limited.
About 30 feet, right?
Look at this cross-section diagram of the concert forum.
Also, Demons, good to see you, man. Big time VA content, man. Good to see you, man.
Ugh.
Oh.
Exactly. The walk from the stage to the backstage seems far, but the direct distance is less than 30 feet.
That can't be. So when Lamiwar heard the shooter's voice, he could have been talking to someone on stage. Oh, you're claiming this is the switch in question. Why did it have to be on the stage at the time? It could be placed in a pocket and carried anywhere. Someone could have hid it on the stage after the fact.
Hey, he's got